Hi guys, this is Lisa World 13 and Candy Baby Doll. So this is my new channel, and so this here is going to be another video of something I've done before in the past, but it had over 200,000 views, but I don't think the sound quality was that good, and so I don't think a lot of people were able to benefit from it. And so basically, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to lighten your underarms. And so that is a problem I actually did deal with, and so for me, I always share all the tips that I have, with other people, because sometimes in skin conditions and if your body is not looking as nice as you want it to look, it's depressing and it can affect your life. And so, and I know a lot of times you see people that seem like they do videos on things that they never dealt with, and so that is totally not the case. I've basically dealt with every single skin problem under the sun. You name it, I've dealt with it. And so, yeah. First off, you have to determine why your underarms are dark, and that can be a variety of reasons, and I'm going to list them off real quick, and then I'm going to say the treatment for each of those. Skin darkening can be caused by skin irritation that can either be related to hair removal process that might be too damaging to your skin. It can also be, which can lead to hyperpigmentation. Or a lot of times what it can be is the presence of bacteria or fungus in the skin that will present itself in hyperpigmentation. That's something I actually learned from a doctor. And so, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to let your arms get a break. And so you're going to need to, allow your hair to grow out like for 2 weeks or something like that. You're going to need to give your skin a break. You need to give your skin a break from all kinds of skin hair removal. And then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to experiment with what kind of hair removal is best. And, monitor your skin. Take pictures, see like, is this something that's affecting my skin? Of course there's shaving, there's depilatory, there's waxing. You can even get laser hair removal. Also, too, you want to make sure that your hair is being effectively removed. If your hair is darker than your skin, when you shave or do depilatory, it just removes the hair that is under the skin. And oftentimes, your skin, your underarms might, be lighter than the rest of your body. And so it is possible to still see that kind of a shadow. You hear of guys having like a 5 o'clock shadow because their beard's starting to grow back. Yeah, the same thing can happen to you if your hair is growing back under your arms. It can present itself in, like a dark kind of a shadow that seems to never go away. And so definitely it's something that's chronic for you. I would say waxing. Waxing to me is the best alternative if possible. I used to wax my own arms. It's good getting tubes for someone, paying someone to do it too. And the hair will come back less. It will come back very, very fine. And it basically almost eventually will stop growing altogether, if you can consistently do it. And so first off, that is a hair treatment that lasts probably at least 2 weeks. And it will change from the daily or the other every other day shaving that some people go through. And so it prevents that skin irritation. It prevents also to any kind of skin trauma that would lead to darkening. The next thing also too is you need to make sure to use a very good deodorant. I do not believe in using cream deodorants. The solids, the indivisible solids, I do not believe in using that all the time. That should not be your regular deodorant. I recommend a gel base, which is like Soft and Dry or Lady Mitchum, they have one, or the aerosol sprays, because those are better. They're gel, they're lightweight, they dry, and they're kind of like the consistency of aloe vera gel. And so I know you all taken showers and you've had deodorant on and you scrub everywhere like a maniac and the deodorant's still on you. Or you can still feel it. And so a lot of times the deodorant itself, if it's heavy like those cream solid ones or the invisible solids, they will actually trap skin cells. And so, we've all had obviously scabs or different skin shedding, that kind of thing, and it does have pigment to it. And so when you have all these microscopic cells that are being trapped in a certain area, if one little cell was to fall away, would you see it? No. But if it's clumped or being trapped or not being exfoliated or it's being weighed down, it will collect and present itself as hyperpigmentation that seems to never go away. And so a lot of people, when they take a shower, take a bath, they scrub under their arms, but they never ever removing all of the deodorant. And so, most people put on deodorant probably after every time they take a shower. And so what you're doing is continuously trapping the skin cells. Also, too, if you are having bacteria or fungus, of course they say the creams and stuff like that, the deodorants kind of block it. But what it is blocking it and trapping it. And so, when you are someone who is, kind of tan complexion, like Hispanic or let's say JLo's color, that about around that color, olive color skin tone, and darker, I actually learned this from a doctor. Any area where you sweat at, yeast and bacteria naturally grows, but it will actually present itself as darkness in darker skinned individuals. And so the treatment for that is if that is the reason why your underarms are dark, is because, the bacteria and the fungus that normally just naturally grows there, the yeast, will be dark, cause your skin darkness. The treatment for that is just applying nystatin. And nystatin basically is antifungal cream. It's something normally you can get for prescription or you can buy online. Or you can just use the regular, just standard antifungal cream or, anti-yeast cream, which will kill, all of the growth. And so if you apply that to your arms, and that's the reason why, you probably will have normal looking arms within a week. And so that's something I learned. And then the same thing goes for the bra strap. Same thing goes for the groin panty line. Any area where there is moisture and hair growth and that kind of thing, it will present itself in darkness. As far as, the growth of the bacteria in the skin, embedded in the skin. And so, I hope those helped you guys, those tips. Those are my main tips, and those are literally the reasons why I found out. And, it's a continuous process, it's like with any skin maintenance on your body, like your face or brushing your teeth or that kind of thing. It's continuous care. And so, it might clear up, but then it might come back. And so that's why you always have to be mindful and just really monitor your body, make sure you exfoliate. Make sure, all the dead skin cells are off. Because sometimes they're in the process of sloughing off and they're only halfway off. And, if you have a lot of that on you and you can't see it, you can't feel it or anything, it will present itself as darkness. And so, yeah, definitely, my underarm regimen, normally I will shave or use a very, very good razor. And I will wax, and I use an aerosol based deodorant or a gel based deodorant. I will allow that thoroughly to air dry. Make sure to, wash up, pat yourself dry. If you're coming home from a summer day or warm day somewhere you've been sweating, come home, dry yourself off, refresh yourself, apply powder. That prevents the growth of any bacteria. The bacteria and all that normally presents itself, in an odor. And so, and also too, even if you don't have odor because you're using deodorant, it will still be there. And so you make sure that, you thoroughly clean yourself off. You make sure you actually clean the deodorant off thoroughly off of you. So you're not just keep caking, you're not having just caked on layers just put on. And then, you make sure that, you know, you're not causing any type of skin trauma. Make sure you're not wearing excessively tight clothes. You know, anything tight on the body will rub and create a bruise. Make sure there's nothing rubbing against your skin. That will cause darkness as well. And definitely make sure that there is no yeast, bacteria, or fungus growing in the skin. And so, I like to actually use nystatin. You can use monostat too, or you can use this general antifungal cream. And I like to actually use that for my moisturizer for underneath my arms. And so instead of putting lotion, I will put that. And so definitely that should cure your dark underarms. And so rate, subscribe, comment. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.